In our last journey, we explored folk music, the music of ordinary people. Folk music is one of the oldest forms of musical expression, built on storytelling, tradition, and passing songs from generation to generation. It reflects the daily lives, struggles, celebrations, and beliefs of communities long before recorded music ever existed. Long before radios, streaming platforms, or even written music, communities around the world passed songs through storytelling, tradition, and shared experiences. Folk music became the foundation of countless musical styles across the globe. But in one part of the world, folk traditions would evolve into something entirely new, a genre so influential that it would help shape much of the music we'll listen to today. The genre is blues. Blues music was born in the southern United States during the late 1800s, primarily among African Americans living in regions such as the Mississippi Delta. Yet, the story of blues begins much earlier. Its roots can be traced back to Africa, where music was deeply connected to community, storytelling, work, spirituality, and daily life. When millions of Africans were forcibly taken to the Americas through the transatlantic slave trade, they carried these musical traditions with them. Despite unimaginable hardship, these traditions survived. Songs were sung in fields, during work, in places of worship, and within communities. These songs featured powerful rhythms, call and response patterns, and stories about life, hope, struggle, and perseverance. Over time, African musical traditions blended with European influences, giving rise to spirituals, work songs, field hallers, and American folk music. And from these traditions, a new sound emerged. A sound that gave people a way to express their emotions, tell their stories, and make sense of the world around them. That sound became the blues. The word blues came from the phrase blue devils, an old expression associated with sadness or emotional hardship. But blues music is far more than sadness. It's a reflection of life itself. Love and loss, joy and pain, failure and hope. Blues musicians transformed personal experiences into songs that resonated deeply with people. One of the defining features of blues music is blue notes. Notes bent slightly to create a soulful, emotional sound. As the 20th century began, blues spread throughout America. Robert Johnson became famous for his extraordinary guitar playing and songwriting. Muddy Waters carried blues from the Mississippi Delta into major cities, helping create electric blues. B.B. King elevated blues guitar to new heights, inspiring generations of musicians. The blues helped shape jazz. It gave birth to rhythm and blues. It became the foundation of rock and roll. Its influence can be heard in soul, funk, and even hip-hop. Artists such as Elvis Presley, the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix all drew inspiration from the blues. In many ways, blues is not just another genre. It is one of the central pillars of modern music. So if folk music gave humanity its musical roots, then blues helped those roots grow into a vast musical family tree that continues to expand today. The next time you hear a rock guitar solo, a soulful vocal performance, or a song that tells a powerful personal story, remember that somewhere in its history, you may find the voice of the blues. A voice born from tradition, struggle, resilience, and creativity. A voice that still echoes throughout music today.